stress log for PE Wellness 183. Sorry, I have a cat. In this video, I will be talking about my stress and how I've been managing it recently. The stresses that I have noticed in my daily life are work and home, mainly coming from my husband as well as my cats. Recently, they decided to make a habit of taking their food and spilling it all over the floor and then running back and forth over it. When you come home from work and it's a hard day and you see cat food everywhere, your first inkling isn't, I love my cats, it's, oh my god, I can't stand them anymore. But I have found that the best thing to do is simply just to not look at them for a while, and eventually I'll sit down and they'll come sit in my lap and I'll think they're cute again. But I get very frustrated with them initially. Other stressors in my life I've noticed are just lack of time. Sometimes I feel like the day doesn't have enough hours in it. That could possibly be to poor time management, but more importantly, even on days when I manage everything appropriately, I'm so very, very exhausted. There's times during the day when I'm falling asleep driving or falling asleep sitting. If I go home and I have an hour or two, I'll inevitably fall asleep in my bed, no matter how hard I try. So I think, and then I'm running around the rest of the day working, and so I don't know if that's just me being super lazy or I just am busy and I'm getting tired. I've been managing that by trying to eat a little bit more and by trying to manage my caffeine consumption, be a little bit more proactive about it. Next, I'm going to say that I've noticed a lot of changes since I started my medication. I'd say the biggest change, oh my god, stop it, cat. I'd say the biggest change that I've noticed is the weight loss. I've had pretty significant weight loss on Prozac. I used to be about 135, 136, 134 to 136, we'll say. And I weighed myself today at about 125, and so yeah, that's kind of a shock. Like, I was not expecting SSRIs to make me lose a lot of weight, but I think it's because, not that I was never a super big emotional eater, but I used to have bulimia, and that definitely will affect your eating habits. I believe that being on the SSRIs make it so that I'm not as depressed, so I don't eat as much, and then I don't eat and vomit, eat and vomit, eat and vomit, and then eat and starve, eat and starve, eat and starve, eat and starve. So basically, I'm just kind of back to where I should be, so I believe that maybe 135 wasn't actually the weight I'm supposed to be at. Maybe I'm actually supposed to be a little bit lower, because now that I'm not eating and vomiting, I've lost a lot of weight. Other stressors are just very difficult. I'm in a respiratory therapy program, and I'm not a big fan of my teacher, the one I have right now, and I just sometimes hit ask questions that he did not go over, and I'm just left like searching the web for answers, and I think that's a really crummy thing. And then, of course, work is stressful. I really need to find myself a new job, just because I'm getting very tired of the one I have now, and it doesn't, although it's significantly better than the previous one I had before the one I have now, I think it is time for me to maybe try to expand my horizons. I'm taking a phlebotomy course, so hopefully in a couple months I'll be able to apply for some phlebotomy jobs and maybe kind of bust myself out of where I am now and make a little bit more money. So, yeah. To analyze it on a deeper level, I think that I need to be getting more sleep in my daily life. I've noticed that I've been very exhausted. I think I need to spend less time on my phone. I've noticed that. And I think that I need to be more proactive about healthy habits, such as making sure that I am actually eating and that the weight loss isn't just I'm not eating because I'm not hungry and there's an appetite suppressant effect. I also think I need maybe to get out and socialize with some of my peers, and I think that would probably be very good for my mental health as well as my physical health. I also need to work on communicating a little bit better with my husband, because I can get very frustrated at him, and sometimes I'll be so tired that I don't want to sit and have a very long and deep conversation about what he's doing that's not working with, for me, and I think that I need to be more open and willing to put my phone down, put away the distractions, say, you need to stop doing this, or we need to do this now, or I need to do this, and make it so that we are both on the same page. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Goodbye.